It's August 19th. I'm out here picking my tomatoes today in the tomato jungle. Look at all of them in there. Just getting a lot of really nice tomatoes. These are celebrities. I've been picking on these for a couple of days. Oh, I stomped on one. Look at all of them. The vines are dying back from all the rain, but getting lots of tomatoes. Look at that. Check that out in there. Going to need a machete to get through some of this. This is incredible. I needed to put these further apart than what I did. Trying to pick these a little younger so they don't split. See that right there? That'll ripen up. But if I leave that on, that'll split. Top will start splitting. It's already starting. Peppers are coming along pretty good. I get a lot of peppers out of here. See that? Sweet bell peppers. Took them a while to get going. They are actually starting to produce. Small ones, still small ones coming on. Yep, sometimes you gotta be patient with a garden. This is the second time I filled up this table. This is what they look like when they split. You get a lot of rain, they'll start splitting. Getting a few watermelon. August 19th, watermelon season. That's a big old boy there. Look at that guy. That's a big watermelon there. I got planted maybe 3 or 4 different types of watermelon. There's some smaller round ones, longer ones. Some of these are really like a dark looking watermelon. That right there, see that? Dark that is. Yeah, for my first year growing watermelon, I think I'm really successful. It's like I'm gonna get a couple of them. There's some nice ones here. Got a stem on that one. All 3 of them grew together. Pretty nice pumpkins. There's one there, pretty cool. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. See that? That's them son of a guns been eating all my pumpkins up. They call that a squash borer or squash bug. All happy there, getting ready to eat that. One thing about garden, you never know what you're going to get from year to year, what's going to attack it. See how they ate that pumpkin there up? Didn't even have a chance. Hey, look at him run. Run, you son of a gun. Right there. Them things do a lot of damage. a lot of damage. Here's 3 nice pumpkins all together. I should have more like that. There's my pumpkin cutter. A pair of pruning shears. There it is. Nice pumpkin there. I always cut the stalks a little bit longer on them. That cool looking. Look at that. It's September 1st today. It's really nice out, probably around 70 degrees. I'm down here picking my Atlantic Giant pumpkins. Getting a few out of here. Here's a real nice one over here. There's the bugs going across there. That's them squash bugs. There's another, I think a beetle bug or something. I don't know. Cucumber beetle. This pumpkin grew up the tree here, Atlantic Giant. These pine trees are probably, I don't know, 20 feet tall. Look at that. The pumpkin growing inside of a tree. That thing's huge compared to my hands. Ain't that something? Look at that. It's a nice one there. I kind of like it when they do grow in trees because they become uniform. They're not flat on one side. Yeah, got some nice ones in here. Look at the size of that. That pumpkin, I don't know how I'm going to get that out of here. That thing's probably got to be, I don't know, 100, 150 pounds. That's a big pumpkin there. Here's something that's kind of different. 2 pumpkins growing together. There's a squash bug getting ready to go into it. Siamese twins. Here's something pretty neat. Little frog. Kind of like a tree frog. Really camouflage. I could barely even see that. Hello everyone, it's September 9th here in Illinois. Just a beautiful day. It's been a couple beautiful weeks here. Nice breezy 70-degree weather. I'm going to shoot one last video of my garden this year, 2025. This will be my last episode of the garden. But anyway, I just want to show you a few things that's going on here. I planted some late butternut squash. Looks like it's going to make it before the frost. Hopefully. Got to get in here and dig my potatoes. Kind of letting the ground storm for me until it gets a little cooler. Got a late crop of green beans down here. Here's my peppers. They're starting to do good at the end of the season. Getting a lot of peppers in there. Waiting for them to get a little bigger. But yeah, doing really good. Now they like the dry weather. See that? They're just loaded. Here's some more down here. They're just loaded in there. See that? I'll cut them up and freeze them. My celebrity tomatoes are just about done. My pumpkins are done. Picked what I could. mowed over the rust. The squash bugs and the rain just about took everything out, but I was able to get a few nice ones out of there. Here's my fall green beans coming on. Got a few bugs in there cruising around, getting ready to take a few bites. Anyway, there's my green beans. Here's what's left of my pumpkin patch. Some red delicious apples getting ready to be harvested. I don't spray them, so I take what I get, but a lot of them are in pretty good shape. See this one right here? That apple right there is nice. Some really nice ones. I think these are called Pontiac. I just buy the red seed potatoes. Oh, I speared one. That's something you don't want to do. Got him. Yep, got him. Might got another one.